the offense and learn it and pour himself into it. And now he's finally here, dream achieved. He knows he's got a lot of work to do.
The prospect that he was ultimately before he stepped on campus. Ooh, that's a Fahim throws an interception there to another freshman.
That's right, freshman to freshman, and Delane, who's talked so much about how much he loves to hit.
Rooted as well as anybody. Ryan Day now getting that title of a national champion head coach.
If you're wondering who writes the spring game rules, by the way, it's Ryan Day. Here's Tavien St-Clair breaking out. And he gets...
How do we replace? We're going to stay with the same scheme, but we need to get elite teachers.
Here's St-Clair. That cut loose and incomplete coverage that time by Brent. Third down and long for St-Clair. Down the sideline and incomplete. Intended for David Adolph, the
added weight or lost weight, depending on what they need. It's a credit to the strength staff.
There you saw offensive coordinator Brian Hartline now on the sideline as Philip Bell, the freshman. Part of what matters so much is where the depth is on the offensive line. I mean, it's incredible to win a national championship as they did last year.
They bring in Tyler Bowen, who was the play caller over at Virginia Tech. He's the head offensive line coach. I think that might be an interception
by Inky Jones. The pressure was there from Aaron.
They would love, Ohio State would love to see an Abdul Carter type jump going from linebacker to edge.
Well, that throw uncorked and on the money from St-Clair. Coming off the right edge is Zion Grady, the freshman pass rusher. Another catch for Quincy.
Every school in the Big Ten and be an elite player for them. Those guys chose to come to Ohio State as we see some of that dual threat potential with Tavien St-Clair.
He experienced 4 games being around this veteran roster. I think it's one of the unsung storylines. There you see it again. What a shot from St-Clair again, back to Porter.
It's a really nice route too. I mean, clearly they're excited about him with how they're targeting him. Win at the line of scrimmage. Quincy Porter 6'4", so the ball is in a great location up top for him to go make that play.
Jake Upton, quarterbacks, can the ball finish on the face mask?
Sam Williams-Dixon back in at running back now. St-Clair, plenty of time and on the move. And he'll tuck it and run, closing out on him. That a defensive line.
As a former 5-star, I think he has a chance to be really, really special. But again, it's the depth behind those guys that'll be key.
Pressure.
How does it feel to try to block out that noise?
I mean, I think I do a pretty good job at it. Just blocking out all the things people say about me, all the distractions.
Not enough time in the day. So.
Little play action, St-Clair, and it's snagged by the freshman Nate Roberts for a big gain.
Defensive line, they can see coverage, they can see rotation a little better. You're up in the booth, and you might as well be on an island. You know, you can't hear anything, you can't feel anything.
They've had, but each quarterback.
What a great story he is. Tavien St-Clair looking the other way, and that's through the hands of Dorian Williams. But
take as many of BP Millers as you can.
That's right.
St-Clair pressured into a sack. A flag comes in as well. The defense really stepped up to the challenge in that 2-minute opportunity. Here's Philip Bell getting out of bounds at the 14-yard line.
Great job by Bell, freshman from Mission Viejo, California. Out route, again, knowing the time, what the clock is. Don't try to dance and cut back. Keep an eye on him.
First and goal. St-Clair looking that way, and instead it is Philip Bell with the catch. He beats Fahim Delane, freshman.